Hello. So this is a song I was doing with my student Michael today, Undercover Martyn. This is by Two Door Cinema Club. This is kind of specifically for Michael, but I thought I'd publish it anyway. And if anyone wants any further explanation, I can give it. I'm going to be sort of going over it mainly for Michael. So here we go. Basically, that start bit is that D major 7 chord that we were talking about. So for other people who might want to play it, we're on the 5th fret, 5th string with our 1st finger, then the 7th fret, 4th string with our 3rd finger, then the 3rd string on the 6th fret with the 2nd finger, and then with the pinky finger, the 4th finger on the 7th fret again, but on the 2nd string. And then as a little insurance policy, you may want to bar that down just in case you go too far. You're not going to get the 9th, which probably might not be the sound we're after. So Two Door Cinema Club, they generally play just to the 2nd string. And they play that, in that little kind of bit that sounds submerged before the full mix comes in. They play. Okay, now that is down, 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 up, up, down, down, down. So down, 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 up, down, up, up, down, 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 or something to that effect. So that's on the 9th fret, and we're holding down the 5th string, 9th fret with the 2nd finger, the 3rd string, 9th fret with the 3rd finger, and the 2nd string, 9th fret with the 4th finger, okay? And then this 2nd finger comes off. Okay, by the way, for Michael, that A that I thought might have been there is not there. Okay, so it's probably lines up with the tab you had. And then the F sharp moves down to an E, okay? These two remain the same, so basically all you do is you take your 2nd finger off, you put it down to the 7th fret, okay, with the 1st finger, and you go up, down, down, down. And that's that lead break that the lead guitarist does, goes over the top, that bit. Okay, so now the next bit is when the lyrics come in. It goes, and she spoke words that would melt in your hands. So basically, we're using that chord I first described before, which is in the introduction. We're using also the D major 7, which I also described, plus an A major chord, which is played with the 3rd finger on the 4th string, 7th fret, the 2nd finger on the 3rd string, 6th fret, and the 1st finger on the 2nd string, 5th fret. And that's the same note, so if you feel like you want a little reverby effect, you can go to the open E string, which is nothing held down there. And even if you don't play it, it will vibrate sympathetically, as Michael will know from his physics studies. So you can play it or not play it, but even if you just leave it open, it'll start ringing a bit anyway. Okay, so we have she spoke. Notice that there's 2 common fingers here, so you just have to move this, okay, like this, and then that's a genuine change. But I will point out that there's still a guide finger, which is the 4th finger, so you use it. The 4th finger comes on here, but going back, remember to mute out that D string, by the way, with the back of the 2nd finger. So see how you can't hear that? So it's a 3-note chord, okay? And so we have, she spoke words that, she spoke words that would melt in your hands, like that, okay? And then when it has to the basement people, whatever that bit is, it goes like this with the lead guitar part. So that's the D major 7 chord again, but we're using 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, and then that repeats. and then you slide up to this shape, which is an A major 7 chord up here, and here goes. So I should describe that, sorry. It's third finger on the 11th fret, 4th string, and then your first finger bars the 9th fret on the 2nd and 3rd strings, and you go like this. Open 5th, like that. So that's 5, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 4, and then you transpose the whole thing up to the 4th string. So you go 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3. So it goes. Okay, that's what happens there. And on the repeat of that, you'd have to use a looper if you're just doing it with 2 guitars, because the lead guitar starts going. Okay, so that's F sharp, which is the 9th fret, 5th string. And then up, you slide that up on the 5th string to the 12th fret. And then you go down to the 7th fret, up, down, like that. And then it goes back to that, the basement people, to the that. Okay, now, one note is that solo bit at the end where it is dum. That bit, which I can explain for other people, but probably no one will want to know anyway, knowing the number of hits my videos get. So, or the lack thereof. So, the point is that if anyone wants to, just put it in the comments and I'll show you. But this bit, for Michael's benefit, is the rhythm guitar part goes back to this. Okay, so it just alternates between those two, which we've already had. And then at the very end of the song, as I say, I've just monitored myself, but it still alternates those two. So rather than going up, I believe it just alternates those two. But don't quote me on that. Okay, hope it helped. Bye.